Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcasting to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras, and Cypriot President Nicos Anastasiades signed a joint cooperation agreement aimed, among others, to speed up plans for the development of a pipeline channeling gas from Israel to Europe. Israel conducts wide-scale military drills to simulate a conflict with both Lebanon and Syria at a time when the Islamic Republic of Iran reaches understandings with the Islamist Hamas organization in the Gaza Strip to establish a third front in the case of an Iranian-backed confrontation with the Jewish state. Russian President Vladimir Putin says Moscow will seek to upgrade the capabilities of the Syrian military and will continue to provide it with aerial support. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras, and Cypriot President Nicos Anastasiades signed a joint cooperation agreement aimed at bolstering the trilateral alliance. The three leaders announced that they would, among other joint initiatives, speed up plans for the development of a pipeline channeling gas to Europe from the newly discovered East Mediterranean Reserve.
Συμφωνήσαμε λοιπόν να επιταχύνουμε τις κοινές ενέργειές μας σε σχέση με τη συμφωνία μας για την κατασκευή ενός μεγάλου έργου, ενός έργου που θα δημιουργήσει μια νέα προοπτική συνεργασίας, οικονομικής συνεργασίας και συνανάπτυξης στην νότιο-ανατολική Μεσόγειο του αγωγού EastMed. Του αγωγού που θα ενώνει το Ισραήλ και την Κύπρο με την Ελλάδα και από εκεί με την υπόλοιπη Ευρώπη.
Prime Minister Netanyahu, who seeks to export Israel's large natural offshore gas findings to Europe, declared the establishment of the pipeline as a revolutionary project.
Of course, the idea of the East Med pipeline, which would be a revolution. We've had preliminary studies of it. It seems promising, and we're going to look further into it, but it would connect our three countries and Italy. It's something we're very excited about.
European governments in Israel agreed in April to move forward with a Mediterranean pipeline project to carry natural gas from Israel to Europe, setting a target date of 2025 for completion. Europe is keen to diversify its energy supplies, and Greece wants to promote itself as a hub for the transit of the gas from the eastern Mediterranean to the continent. Now, in other news, Israel's new commando brigade, which was founded just 1.5 years ago, held its first operational exercise in the country's neighboring island, Cyprus, where the Israeli forces practiced several scenarios of simulated warfare in southern Lebanon. The exercise lasted 3 days and aimed at preparing the forces ahead of a possible confrontation with the Iranian-backed militias, including the powerful Lebanese group Hezbollah, which are embroiled in the ongoing conflict in Israel's northern neighbor, Syria. Meanwhile, according to a report published by the Palestinian newspaper Al-Quds, the deputy director of Hamas's political bureau, Musa Abu Marzouk, held a secret one-on-one meeting with Hezbollah's Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah. According to the report, the two discussed the severed relations between the regional Arab powers and the main backer of Hamas, Qatar, and the influence of this development on the armed Palestinian factions, mainly in the Gaza Strip. Qatar's deteriorating situation because of its regional isolation has forced the Islamist Hamas organization to bolster its alliance with the Islamic Republic of Iran. Following intensive meetings between senior Hamas officials and their Iranian counterparts, including high-ranking members of Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the Islamic Republic announced that it would resume financial aid to the Palestinian group in the Gaza Strip. According to Western defense officials, one of the key principles of the agreement between Hamas and Iran was to establish a third Iranian-backed front from the Gaza Strip against Israel. The Gazan front would operate in parallel with the Syrian and Lebanese fronts, where Iranian-backed militias are bolstering both their defensive and offensive capabilities. The official further noted that the three fronts would challenge Israel's ability to effectively defend its home front, as it would have to deal with tens of thousands of rockets fired at it simultaneously from Syria and Lebanon in the north and the Gaza Strip in the south. Now to Moscow, where Russian President Vladimir Putin announced that his medium-term plans in Syria, including improving the capability of the Syrian armed forces of President Bashar al-Assad, which would allow to relocate Russian troops in the war-torn country to the existing Russian bases. That said, the Russian leader vowed to continue assisting the Syrian forces also after boosting their capabilities with Russian air support where necessary.
Наша задача на ближайшую перспективу – поднять уровень и боеспособность вооруженных сил самой Сирийской Арабской Республики и спокойненько выйти в расположение тех пунктов базирования в Сирии, которые нами там созданы, и на Хамимиме, в аэропорте Хамимим, и на военно-морской базе в Тартусе, предоставив возможность самим сирийским войскам функционировать эффективно и добиваться нужных им результатов. Но при необходимости, скажем, с помощью применения той же боевой авиации, можно было бы оказывать им и текущую поддержку в решении задач по борьбе с террористическими организациями. Вот таковы наши планы.
The comments by the Russian leader come as the Syrian military, backed by both Shiite militias and Iran, continue to make gains across the war-torn country, including in the country's eastern desert, west of the city of Raqqa, which is the de facto capital of the Islamic State, where US-backed militias are also combating the extreme Muslim group. The Syrian military has made the sudden advance against the Islamic State to assure that it would maintain its territorial connection with the country's eastern neighbor, Iraq, where Iranian-backed militias have secured control of the border regions, a fact that will allow the Islamic Republic to establish an essential on-land supply route that would further bolster President Bashar al-Assad's strategic position. Now to another matter, Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu announced that Turkey expects Saudi Arabia's King Salman to lead an effort to resolve the Qatar crisis, adding that imposing sanctions and embargoes would not help remedy the situation. Speaking at a joint press conference in Ankara with his Tunisian counterpart, Cavusoglu said Turkey maintained its impartiality in the regional rift surrounding Qatar and was pushing ahead with efforts to solve it.
Bu sorunun çözülmesi için hem düşüncelerimizi paylaşıyoruz, hem tarafsızlığımızı koruyoruz ama yanlış olanları da söylüyoruz, hiç çekinmeden söylüyoruz. Ama sorunun çözümüne de katkı sağlamaya çalışıyoruz. Bildiğiniz gibi Katar'dan sonra Cezayir'i, özür dilerim, Kuveyt'i ziyaret ettim ve yarın da inşallah kısmet olursa Mekke'ye giderek Suudi Arabistan'la görüşmelerimizi sürdüreceğiz. Samimi bir şekilde kardeşler arasındaki bu sorunun çözülmesi ve sürecin atlatılması için çaba sarf ediyoruz.
Even though the Turkish top diplomat claimed that Turkey was impartial with regard to the crisis, it has condemned the move by Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates as inhumane. Nevertheless, the rift continues to widen as Qatar continues to deny allegations that it supports terror organizations, including the Muslim Brotherhood, and rejects allegations of courting Saudi Arabia's regional rival, the Islamic Republic of Iran. Thank you for watching us. You can also watch us at TV7israelnews.com or TV7.fi. For any comments, please send your emails to israelnews@tv7.fi. For more updates from Israel and the region, please join our Facebook page at TV7 Israel News. Praying for the peace of Israel and the peace of Jerusalem. Jonathan Hassan, have a Erev Tov and Shabbat Shalom. We will see you again on Monday at the same time.
In order to donate to TV7 Israel News, please follow these simple steps. First, press the Donate logo, located at the bottom left side of TV7 Israel News Facebook page, or on the Donate tab at the head of the page. Then insert the amount you'd like to donate, and fill in your credit card information. Just like this. And press Review Donation and continue. After reviewing your donation details, please press Donate to finalize your donation. That's it! Your donation is now complete, and an email with your donation details has been sent to your email address. You can also print your donation receipt by pressing the link here. Thank you for supporting TV7 Israel News.